I had this crazy professor who, in one of these classes that changed everything. And it's funny because I dropped him because I thought he was nuts. I had him for about a week in this course, and it was a very important course where you had to determine your topic for your doctoral dissertation. And I knew I wanted to write about performance, sales performance specifically, and things that impacted it. This phone call with this crazy guy, and he was so odd. When I got on the phone with him, he said, welcome to the cave. I'm going to eat you up like Jell-O pudding. And I tried not to laugh, and I'm thinking, what? He's just going to make it hard for me, was his point. He was going to make this challenging. And he asked me what my topic was, and I said I want to determine the factors that improve sales performance. And somehow, whatever I said, he goes, oh, that's such a great idea. You want to work with emotional intelligence and sales performance. And I thought, yeah, I didn't say that, but I didn't know what emotional intelligence was back then. And I thought, well, I got to look this up. I got to find out what this is. And of course, Daniel Goleman made it very popular, and other researchers made it very popular later. At that time, it was starting to become very popular. And I looked into that, which was very interesting to me. And that led to my interest in writing about it. But then I had to become certified to give emotional intelligence tests, and I had to learn more about personality assessment. And that led to me taking all these other personality training courses. And so it's just snowballed. And later, when I have my nationally syndicated radio show here in the United States, I had Daniel Goleman as a guest on my show, which was really fascinating. And basically, that one decision led to me creating my Curiosity Code Index, which is the only assessment that determines the factors that inhibit curiosity. I would have never thought of writing that. I would have never thought of creating that if all these things hadn't snowballed.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this.
Interesting, because you hesitate sometimes to do things because it sounds too hard. It sounds too time consuming. It's like having a baby. There's never a good time, right? There's just never a good time. And I think with education, I think it's important to always be learning something. I mean, there's so much free education online now. I mean, you could spend forever on YouTube, Coursera, whatever. I have a course on Future Learn. I mean, there's just so many areas where you can get content, right? But I think having a formal education in some ways is a really good thing that I hope continues to some extent. I mean, I know it's not as popular as it was in the past, but I look at a la carte learning as missing some of the glue that holds everything together in a way. If you just take one course in this and one course in that, you might be missing humanities or just the literature or the things that you wouldn't take if you went for a business degree. Even if you go for a business degree, for example, they make you take all that stuff, right? They don't just give you business courses. And that makes you more well-rounded. You learn soft skills. You learn a lot of the things that are kind of hard to learn when you do an a la carte thing. So I love the a la carte idea, as long as you supplement with things that you normally wouldn't take, like the calligraphy class or whatever is great, but you also need to learn behavioral things, maybe take psychology, maybe take something else, not just be super laser focused only in one area.